Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Sandy Cruz and I am the developer of the iPlanner and the iDesign and a whole lot more. What we're going to talk about today is the brand new edition. This is the second year for the Academic Student Teacher Planner. I'm going to flip you through it so that you can see everything that's included in it and everything that it does. Now the iPlanner goes from July 1st, which is just a few days away, and it goes all the way through to June 30th, 2020. So July 1st marks the beginning of most students and teachers' beginning of their year. So this is the only iPlanner available that goes from July through June of the following year. All the rest of the other iPlanners all start in January. And those are going to be rolling out soon, of course, as usual, always starting with Mason, which always follows the academic planner. All right, so let me show you what's included in the purchase. Now, if you're a GoodNotes user, you are in luck because there is a academic iPlanner GoodNotes file. There is a stickers file that is GoodNotes also. And then the palette is also a GoodNotes file. So you can straight from the store tap your download link and bring it right into GoodNotes. However, if you're not a GoodNotes user, there is also PDF files included in the purchase for you to be able to use in whatever note-taking app you're using. I know a lot of people who have Galaxies, the Android, they use other note-taking applications, and so they would need a PDF. The GoodNotes file wouldn't help them at all. So all of these files that come with your purchase that are for GoodNotes are actually coded and programmed for GoodNotes exclusively. Let me walk you through the planner. Okay, so once you import your academic iPlanner into GoodNotes, you're going to be looking at a blank page. This blank page is the cover for you to customize. You can put whatever you want on top of this cover and it will appear in your thumbnails so that you could identify it. And it's fun to look at when your pretty planner is closed. Then we have some covers that are already made for you. And let's see, this year there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 covers that you can replace simply by tapping on the 4 squares here in the upper left corner and make sure thumbnails is highlighted. And you can just tap and hold on the cover that you want and you make that your first page. And then when you back out, you can see that your thumbnail is that blue striped, diagonal striped cover. And you can switch these around and use one for part of the year and one for another part of the year. And like I said, you can also overlay the blank one with your own custom covers. I know some people like to make their custom covers using different patterns and shapes on their own. You can also add your name, your class, your classroom to these covers. You can put a PNG file or a Keynote file, anything that is transparent just over the top. You can monogram your cover, lots of different options. Okay, so the next page you're going to see is your 2 years at a glance, and like I said, this goes from July to June 2020. But you also have a glance at the finish of 2020, the year. Now, one of the things I want to point out about this planner, if you were using the first edition, which was last year, the 2018 to 2019, everything is exactly the same size. So anything that you want to carry over from your 2018-2019 academic iPlanner, you can carry over to this new planner and it will fit perfectly. So if you've made any custom covers, any notes, any calendars, anything that you put, if you've got repeat students, you can bring their forms over and put it in this planner and it'll fit perfectly. Here We have 2 years at a glance with blank spaces. This can be used for birthdays, field trips, any events, school related that are coming up, or personal. You can also duplicate these. So if you need to use this for more than one purpose, you can duplicate it. We've got the Perpetual Calendar. This is for events that are recurring every year and never change. This would be a good example of something that you would carry over into your new planner. Communication log to keep track of dates, individuals, and the reasons that you have had communication with them. This tracker can be used for attendance or grades. There's plenty of spaces up here for assignments, and you can just list the student's name here, or you can list the student's name up here and assignments down here, and then keep track of the grades according to their row or their column, depending on how you like to track, whether you like to track horizontally or vertically. This is the student information template. This allows you to keep track of all that you need for each individual student, and there's even a spot here for their photo. This is a 365-day challenge. Of course, you don't have to challenge for 365. You can challenge 20 days. You can challenge 30 days. And this is nice. I think this would be useful for keeping track of any student aids or classroom monitors, things like that. This is a Cornell Notes page for those students that like to take notes in the Cornell Notes style. Got a to-do list, and like I said, these pages can be duplicated as many times as you need to have them duplicated. As many as you need, you just simply copy and paste them. And you can also relocate them anywhere throughout the entire planner. This is the dot grid page, graph, and the line. And then here we start our months. So naturally, throughout the whole planner, all these tab tops are coded for navigation. So you simply tap the read-only tool, and then you can tap any tab that you want to jump to. On all the monthly pages, each square is also coded for navigation. So if you want to go to the first, you would tap the read-only and then tap the first, and it will take you to the first. If you want to go back to the calendar, you just tap the tab again and you're back at the calendar. If you want to go to 2 years at a glance, you'll tap the year and then you're back at 2 years at a glance. And of course you can tap any one of these calendars and it will take you to one of the monthly spreads, depending on which one you press. So there's all different ways for you to get back and forth throughout the planner. So I'm going to go back to July, because I want to show you what is behind each monthly spread. There is a monthly overview, and we can put things that we need to remember, goals that we're keeping for that month, any tasks, and then you've got a nice big grid area for stickers, drawings, sticky notes, things like that. Again, on this page, if you tap the calendar, you'll go back to the 2 years at a glance. You can go back to July just by tapping July. You can go back to 2 years at a glance by tapping the 2019. And let's say we want to go to September. And like I said, these are all live as well. So let's go to the 12th. And this is the week of the 12th. Okay, I'm going to go back to July. And now let's look at the weeks. You probably recognize this layout from last year's edition. We've got the days of the week column on the left horizontally, and then vertically you would set up your subjects. I've had people request that the days of the week go up here and then the subjects go here, but that is very easily changed. You can go ahead and label these with your days of the week and then put subject stickers right over the days. So then you would have it the opposite way, and it would be really easy and fast. Once you have your subject stickers overlaid over the days, you can simply copy and paste them to the rest of the days if you want to take that direction with this layout. So this is what July looks like. Let me just take you through the rest of the months. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and finally June. And like I said, they all have the overview behind them, and then the weekly spreads follows that. Now up here, these tabs, I'll just tap the first one. You can put anything behind these tabs. You can label them with whatever you want. So if you're keeping track of student grades here, you would copy and paste several grade sheets behind this first tab. And of course, just tapping the tabs takes you to, and if you have things behind it, you can also scroll to navigate back and forth. There's another way to navigate the iPlanner as well, and that is these bookmarks that are created. These are also coded into the planner. So to get to those bookmarks, you'll want to make sure that PDF outlines is highlighted. Now these are coded bookmarks. If you make your own bookmarks inside GoodNotes, this is where you're going to find your bookmarks, the ones that you make inside GoodNotes. But these bookmarks are pre-coded into the planner. So here you have your covers, your extras, your monthly layouts, and your tabs. So if you hit any of these arrows here and twirl down, you can get to all of the extra templates behind the bookmark extras. And you just tap the arrow to twirl them back up. The monthly layouts are also here, and then you can also twirl down further to get to your weekly views. And then of course your tabs are in the back. The new iPlanner also comes with over 200 academic stickers. These stickers are transparent and pre-cropped and coded also for GoodNotes to keep their vectors no matter how far you zoom in or how big you make the sticker. So let me show you how you would copy and paste one of these over to your page. I'm going to tap the lasso, and let's say I would like to put this backpack sticker on one of my pages. Make sure the lasso tool is highlighted. I'll lasso somewhere on the sticker, tap it, copy, and then go over to my page and paste. And from this point, I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller, I can tilt it, and when I resize and zoom in, you can see how crystal clear these stickers are. They stay clear no matter how big you make them and how far you zoom in. And that's kind of twofold, because if you wanted the sticker to be this big and you're still going to zoom in on it, it never gets those annoying fuzzy pixels and blurry edges. All right, I'm going to bring it back down to size, and I'll just put it right here on my planner. So that's how you would use the stickers that comes with the planner. And then lastly, something else that comes with the planner are the hex codes of all the colors that are used in the planner so that you can customize your ink to match your planner. You can also label these according to tasks, subjects, times of the year, things like that. For example, this purple color could be for meetings. This pink could be for assemblies, and so on. All right, so that is the new 2019-2020 Academic Student Teacher Planner. Stay tuned for the Masons that are going to be rolling out next, and I'll be walking you through those as well. Until the next video, have an awesome day, everyone. Bye.